The Great Wall from space? The truth no one told you. For decades, millions of Americans were taught a fascinating fact in school. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space. It's the kind of statement that feels true. It sounds impressive. It makes humanity seem powerful, capable of building something so massive it can be seen from orbit. But there's just one problem. It isn't true. And the real story behind this myth is far more interesting than the myth itself. The birth of a global myth. Long before humans ever left Earth, people were already imagining what our planet might look like from above. In 1938, American writer Richard Halliburton published the second book of Marvels, where he claimed the Great Wall was the only human structure visible from the moon. At the time, no human had even reached space. The statement was speculation, dramatic, poetic, and completely untested. But it spread. Textbooks repeated it. Teachers passed it down. Over time, repetition transformed speculation into fact. By the time America entered the space age, the myth was already embedded in public consciousness. The space age reality check. When NASA began launching astronauts into orbit, the question finally had a chance to be tested. The International Space Station orbits Earth at roughly 250 miles above the surface. That's close enough to see continents, mountain ranges, deserts, and massive weather systems. So what about the Great Wall? Astronauts quickly reported something surprising. It is extremely difficult to see, even from low Earth orbit with the naked eye. From the moon, completely impossible. When Neil Armstrong traveled aboard Apollo 11, the only visible object from that distance was Earth itself, a blue marble suspended in darkness. No cities, no monuments, no walls. The myth collapsed under scientific scrutiny. Why the wall is so hard to see? The truth comes down to physics and perception. The Great Wall stretches more than 13,000 miles across China. That sounds enormous, but length doesn't determine visibility. Width does. Most sections of the Great Wall of China average only 20 to 30 feet across. From 250 miles up, that's thinner than a strand of hair viewed from several miles away. But there's another problem. Contrast. The wall is made from stone, brick, and earth, materials that closely match the surrounding terrain. It blends into mountains and deserts. There's no sharp color difference to help the human eye detect it. Visibility from space depends more on contrast than size. That's why cities are visible at night. Lights create sharp contrast against darkness. During nighttime passes, astronauts can clearly see places like New York City glowing brilliantly. Las Vegas shines like a beacon in the desert. But the Great Wall? It disappears into the landscape. Even the European Space Agency has clarified that it is not visible to the naked eye from space under normal conditions. What you can actually see from orbit. From low Earth orbit, astronauts consistently report seeing massive river systems, large deserts, agricultural patterns, urban light clusters, major highways. Ironically, some modern infrastructure, because of lighting and contrast, can be easier to spot than ancient stone fortifications. There are even artificial structures that stand out more clearly than the Great Wall. One striking example is Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. Its geometric shape contrasts sharply against the blue ocean, making it far more distinguishable from orbit. Again, it's not about size. It's about contrast. So why did we believe it? The persistence of the Great Wall myth reveals something fascinating about human psychology. First, authority bias. Once something appears in textbooks, it gains legitimacy. Few people question printed facts. Second, repetition. The more often we hear something, the more true it feels. Third, national pride and narrative power. The idea that humanity built something visible from space is emotionally satisfying. It makes us feel powerful and unified as a species. The myth survived because we wanted it to. The bigger perspective. Does the truth make the Great Wall less impressive? Not at all. The Great Wall of China remains one of the most extraordinary engineering achievements in human history, constructed across centuries by multiple dynasties, spanning mountains, deserts, and plains. It was never meant to be seen from space. It was meant to defend an empire, and perhaps that's the real lesson. Human achievements do not need cosmic visibility to matter. From space, Earth itself appears fragile and borderless. No walls are visible. No divisions stand out. Just oceans, clouds, and continents. The myth may be false, but the symbolism remains powerful. We once believed we could see a wall from space. In reality, what astronauts see is something far more humbling. A single planet, shared by all of us. And sometimes, the truth is more beautiful than the legend.